The Orville Digressions, Part 1 of 2. Here we go. Who are you? How did I get here? He was a Kalon, and he'd accidentally brought me 7 years forward in time. I got to meet myself 7 years later and found out that a guy I had one date with was my captain, and also my ex-husband. My life hadn't turned out exactly as I thought. I had some pretty good friends, and I found myself falling in love with the guy I had already married, cheated on, and divorced. Since they didn't know how to send me back, they gave me a job and filled me in on a lot of history. I thought I could have this relationship, but I had already hurt them a lot. But then they did figure out how to send me back. Claire tried to wipe my memory so I couldn't remember any of it, especially how much I hurt Ed. Aw. The memory wipe didn't work, and now I'm back. Oh God, I remember it all. Bleep, 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 bleep. Ed, I just don't see us working out. I'm sorry. I thought not seeing him again would save us pain. I was wrong. Come on, she can't be that great. Oh, she's pretty great. Yeah, I saw her. He's right, she's great. Okay, but it's not like it's the first time a woman said no to you for a second date. Hey, thanks, I feel so much better. What a great bedside manner. Hey, like my mother always said, there are plenty of fish in the sea. Is your mother single? No, and I've told you, she's trash. Well, as my mother said, every pot has a lid. And a rolling stone gathers no moss. That one doesn't track. It does for me. I'm taking the first ship assignment I can get, even if it's in the mess hall. Hey, let's not knock food service. It's an honorable profession. What happened to that guy who made sure every step of his career had a purpose? Kelly Grayson is what happened to him. 5 years later. There's the Orville, you guys. Looks pretty awesome. Thought y'all should meet Isaac, our science and engineering officer from Kalon 1. Thank you, Captain. There's the alternate crew. You will find me to be your most capable officer. Well, you got some competition there, wouldn't you say, Bortus? Yes. Now, in case y'all haven't heard why Engineer Newton is in blue, he's our new exec, and Lamar here is going to be taking over engineering. All right, we got a milk run to Epsilon 2, so let's get this show on the road. Haven't had a chance to congratulate you on the promotion. I'm a little nervous. You'll be great. Thanks. You're welcome. Ooh. USS Watson. It's been a long time, Olix. I can't believe you got assigned to my ship. Well, truth be told, I had a couple of choices, and since I knew you, it was kind of a tipping point. How did you end up here? Well, I hopped around a bunch, trying to get a command, but no luck. I'm second officer here, but things haven't really gone my way. It'll happen, it just takes time. Well, I'm thinking of making a change anyway. The captain doesn't really get me. What makes you say that? She said, I don't get you. Oh. Yeah, so I've applied for a transfer to the USS Jefferson. It's an engineering post, but it's a bigger ship. So that'll look a little better on my resume. Lieutenant Commander Mercer, please report to the captain's office. I'm denying your request for transfer. May I ask why? Because I need you here. With all due respect, Captain, and speaking bluntly, you don't like me. You're right, I don't. You complain. You think we all want to hear how scared you are. You're constantly making terrible jokes. And the pop culture references that no one seems to understand but you. 500-year-old movies and television shows that no one watches anymore. That no one cares about anymore. Who the hell cares if Tom Franks made a mistake focusing on drama movies because he was such a gifted comedian? Who the hell is Tom Franks anyway? It was Tom Hanks. I don't care. Nobody cares. And nobody cares about the last time you had a date either. But if you feel this way, I don't have to like you. You are a smart, capable officer who gets the job done. That's all that matters. Besides, there's another reason I'm not approving your transfer. She's promoting you to first officer? Yeah, next month, Commander Felson is getting his own command. That's a plot twist I didn't see coming. Me neither. You don't sound so excited. You're first officer on a ship. I'm still stuck at a desk. Well, if there's an opening here, I'll see what I can do. Oh, that would be great. You still seem down in the mouth. Was the position on the Jefferson all that great? No, but it had other attractions. Oh, Kelly Grayson serves on that ship, you guys. Bridge to Admiral Ozawa. What is it, Commander? We've rendezvoused with the Orville. Admiral on the bridge. Raise the Orville. Admiral Mosley, good to see you both again. Same here. Heard you had quite a battle. Krill battleship's nothing to laugh at, but we got lucky. You want to come on over and see what we got? Commander, prep a shuttle for the Admiral. Aye, sir. Okay, I gotta say real quick, you guys, that totally the captain of the Jefferson is totally that one character from Alien. And Ed's captain is totally Ripley from Alien. Check it out as we move forward. I could totally see their faces. Beep, boop, boop. It's been so long, I'd forgotten. It was him, the Kalon, Isaac. Right there on the bridge with those other people I met. This whole time I convinced myself it wasn't real, but it brought it all back. What are you gonna do? Tell the Admiralty what happened. What's going to happen. So you're going to call the Admiralty and tell them that sometime next year that Kalon is going to take the Orville to Kalon Prime, and then the Kalon will use it to penetrate the Union's defenses and attack Earth? Catch this, you guys. I know, it sounds crazy. Look, I believe you, but they won't. You have no proof of any of it. You can't even say exactly when it will happen, or if it will even happen at all. It did happen. Yes, in that other timeline, but that other timeline is different. How can you be so sure of that? Because in that timeline, we weren't married. You know, I was supposed to be a teacher aboard another ship, but I saw you in the terminal and came over to you and introduced myself. I find out what ship you were on and arranged to get posted on it. I remember, but I don't know what that has to do with anything. I never told you the name of the other ship. It was the Orville. Why didn't you ever tell me? Honestly, it creeped me out. I don't want to believe in fate because I don't want another explanation for us being together other than the fact that I love you. I love you too. And we weren't married in that timeline. And we are now. It's proof that what you remember in that one won't necessarily happen in this one. So don't throw out your career just yet. The universe will take care of itself. You're right. A few months later. When I first got here, I could lift 100 kilos more than that. That's still a hell of a lot better than the rest of us. It's not good enough. Captain made it pretty clear that the only reason I had this job was because I was Chilean. I'm sorry, that's cold. We're gonna miss you. We? Okay, yeah, me. How much are you going to miss me? A lot. Ooh. We've been dancing around this since we met. You sure you want to now, right before you leave? Yes. Oh, thanks, Pranakasha Productions. I'll do more readings to celebrate. Mercer, you look a little pale. Yeah, the 0.7 Earth gravity makes me a little lightheaded. Par for the course on routine planetary surveys. By the way, we'll need another helmsman since Jacobs is transferring. So I'm going to need you to let me know who's available. Well, actually, Captain, I've got a guy on here who'd be perfect. Gordon Malloy? That's him. I've served with him. Known him a long time. Best pilot you ever saw. Says here at Union Point he turned a shuttle into a party bus. Well, kids do stupid things. He was 23. Then a few years later, flying a shuttle on manual, he sheared off a cargo bay door and 300 crates of autumn squash were blown into space. I've always thought everyone deserves a second chance. He also drew a penis on the main viewing screen of Outpost T-85. I'll keep looking. That was my thought. Lieutenant Lamar, have you met the new Chief of Security? Not yet. She just got here. Why? It is well known among the crew that before she left, Lieutenant Catan and you were sexually engaged. Why can't people mind their own damn business? I do not know the answer to that. Sorry, so what were you going to ask me? If you have feelings of animosity toward the new security chief as she is taking the place of your sexual partner. Alara and I aren't sexual partners anymore, and even if we were, it wouldn't affect how I treat her replacement. Isaac! Are you okay? Uh-oh, Isaac's gone out, you guys. Lamar to sickbay, medical emergency. No chemical reactions or electronic fluctuations. I honestly don't even know what a Kalon vital sign would look like. What we need is a Kalon instruction manual, otherwise we're just shooting in the dark. Newton, the ship-wide diagnostic. No power surges or computer viruses, but who knows what makes a Kalon sick? Let me take him down to engineering, open him up, dig around a little. I could help with that. Haven't lost my knack for engineering. Guys, you're not doing that. He's my patient. Well, right now, your patient is kind of dead. You know, in the old days, you had a problem with a new car? You took it back to the dealership. Thank you, Harvey Keitel. Station Shuttle 1, this is the USS Jefferson. You have permission to dock. Thanks, Lone Puppy. See to the cargo transfer, Commander. I want to get moving to Outpost 73 as soon as we can. Aye, sir. Here's the manifest. Make sure everything you ordered is on it. Thank you, Commander. Also, I have 3 passengers who are hoping to hitch a ride with you to the Outpost 73. One of them is posted there. And the other 2? They're my sons. I'm sorry, I didn't have time to go through proper channels. I hope you have room for us. Mom, he won't let me have a turn. Ty, not now. We were on vacation on Arboreus Prime, but I had to cut it short because there's an outbreak of Betelgeusian flu back on the station. So we've been hitching rides back. Claire? Yes, I'm sorry. Have we met? Sort of. It was when you were stationed on the Orville. I don't understand. I was never stationed on the Orville. You never served on that ship? Never got to know the Kalon science officer? No. I was offered the Orville last year, but Captain Griffith is such an experienced officer, I decided to instead take the position on Outpost 73. I'd like to go where I'm needed. But if you never served on the Orville, then they never met Isaac. I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go. There she goes. Still going. Still going. Why was that lady upset? I don't know. Grayson to Communications, get me Admiral Halsey at Union Headquarters. Tell him it's an emergency. Aye, sir. I have to say, it was a nice surprise to hear from you. How are you doing? Sir, I'm sorry. I don't have time for niceties. You have to keep the Orville from going to Kalon. What? Their Kalon officer is going to malfunction, and you can't let them take him back to Kalon. I should have contacted you before, but you would have thought I was crazy. But please listen to me now. I don't know how you know all this, Kelly, but the Orville is already on its way to Kalon. Oh no. It's begun. To be continued, you guys. Dun dun dun. And we shall continue it. One moment, let me set up the next one. How's it going so far?